Hey, I'm Emma, with Wealth Builder. Alright, everyone, today's theme is how to gain confidence. Confidence is the foundation of everything, isn't it? I've never seen anyone become wealthy without confidence. That's why I want all of you to go through life, whether it's in your work or your investments, believing that you'll ultimately succeed and become wealthy. But when I say things like this, I often get the response, I can't be as confident and positive as Emma all the time. So, today, I'm going to explain 3 ways to gain confidence. Alright, let me spoil the ending and give you the 3 ways to gain confidence right off the bat. They are, number 1, be born with confidence. Number 2, decide to have confidence. Number 3, take on challenges, fail, learn, and slowly build confidence by accumulating small successes. Apparently, these are the only 3 real ways to gain confidence. Let's take a look at each one in order. First up, being born with confidence. When you look around the world, you see people and think, weren't they just born with all that confidence? Like, are they genetically 100% extroverted and positive from day one? You've probably seen people like that. Think of someone like Donald Trump, or Elon Musk, business leaders who exude confidence. I'm sure someone comes to mind for all of you. But, apparently, even those who seem incredibly confident now weren't actually born confident. While it might seem theoretically possible due to genetics and such, that's apparently not the case. Of course, with about 8 billion people on Earth, if you searched every nook and cranny, you might find someone who says, me. I was brimming with confidence even at the age of 1. I had this unwavering belief that I could do anything. So, I'll leave it as an option for gaining confidence, but the probability of that being true is astronomically low. And even if it were true, the fact that you can't be reborn makes it a completely useless way to gain confidence. Next up, number 2, decide to have confidence. This is an extremely simple yet fundamental method. Just decide to have confidence. That's it. Confidence, at its core, is believing in your own worth and abilities. It's a feeling of trusting yourself. And here's a super important point, you don't need a reason. Have you ever thought about the difference between love and like? It's often said that love is unconditional, while like has reasons. For example, I like them because they're cool, I like them because they're cute, I like them because they're rich, I like them because they're kind, I like them because they're reliable, and so on. All of these have reasons or grounds, right? Essentially, you like someone because they offer you some kind of benefit. On the other hand, love is unconditional. For example, in Christianity, God's love for humanity is something given indiscriminately and unconditionally. It's not like God loves humans because they're intelligent animals or because they look good, there's no specific reason. And God, as God, doesn't gain any profit or benefit from loving humanity. Humans are fine just as they are. That's what love is. Now, do you see what I'm getting at? In other words, having confidence is more akin to loving yourself than liking yourself. It's about believing in yourself and deciding that I can do it no matter what state you're in or what situation you face. This is the second way to gain confidence, love yourself. The third method, take on challenges, fail, learn, and slowly build confidence by accumulating small successes. Now, the conversation up to this point might sound like weak, ungrounded pep talks or just mental fortitude to some of you. After all, we've established that no one is born inherently confident. So, the point is all about deciding at some point in your life, I can do anything. No reason needed. But don't worry. This last one is a more realistic and supportive suggestion. To put it simply, it's about trying things you haven't done before, failing, but then accumulating small successes where you eventually can do them. The key is everything I just explained. Doing things you can already do won't lead to confidence. You need to try things you can't do now, things you haven't done before. There's not much value in succeeding on your first try with a challenge. Failure is a given. You need the experience of enduring without giving up even when you fail. And the important thing is to end with I did it. If even one of these elements is missing, it won't lead to building confidence. And for all of you who are currently managing your household finances, investing, and doing side hustles, you are right in the middle of this process. You're trying things you haven't done before, sometimes failing, but ultimately increasing your income and assets. The further you go down this path, the more your confidence will grow. And as your confidence grows, the things you're currently doing, managing your finances, investing, side hustles, etc. will start to go even better than they are now. You'll enter a cycle where your money keeps growing. So, decide to have confidence in yourself. On top of that, take on challenges, fail, learn, and repeat small successes. I hope you can cultivate your confidence using this two-pronged approach. Alright, let's wrap things up. Today's theme was the 3 ways to gain confidence. Specifically, they are as follows. Be born with confidence. Decide to have confidence. And the third one, which is the most important, take on challenges, fail, learn, and slowly build confidence by accumulating small successes. Since I think almost no one falls into the being born with confidence category, the important ones are numbers 2 and 3. When it comes to the topic of money, confidence becomes an extremely crucial element in increasing your earning power. Entrepreneurs and freelancers who lack confidence really don't make much money. The reason for that is they tend to undervalue themselves. And finally, I want you to keep believing that even if your savings suddenly decrease due to unexpected expenses, or if the stock market crashes, or even if you experience setbacks in your work or business, you will still be able to live freely without financial worries. A world where that's possible is definitely waiting for you ahead. I'll be right there with you on this journey, so please have confidence. Let's do our best. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.